Have you ever noticed that some people seem to live in a lucky reality? They have good relationships, money and success just manifest naturally for them, aligned opportunities appear. And then there are other people where it seems like life is constantly throwing them obstacles. So, what is this? Is it luck? Or is it actually an energetic pattern that we can learn to shift? Today, we are going to explore this. We are going to explore luck as an energy, the psychology of luck, and how to shift out of patterns of misfortune into a reality where things begin working in your favor. So hello and welcome or welcome back to my new channel. I want to thank you for subscribing before I even had a video up and being patient. So thank you for sticking around. In honor of St. Patrick's Day, I wanted to do a fun video about luck, although we're going to go deep into this subject, and this is absolutely timeless. That whenever you're finding it, trust that there's energy here for you. So as I mentioned, we are going to talk about luck in terms of metaphysics, psychology, bringing in different traditions of luck, bringing in different rituals that you can do. And we're also going to talk about bad luck, what it actually is, why it happens, and how we can shift it. Because I truly believe that luck is not a fated experience that we have no control over. I don't believe that some people are just lucky and others aren't. So I'm going to bring in everything to explain this phenomenon. And like I said, we're then going to work to shift it through magic and through psychology and through manifestation. I also believe that harnessing luck and tapping into luck is something that we're often meant to cultivate. It's one of these lessons that we can learn in our human experience. Sometimes when we experience bad luck in an area of our life, whether that's love or finances or any area, that can actually be a part of our soul's journey to overcome that energy and eventually experience the opposite. So we're going to be talking about that, how it can be part of our soul's path, and how the shift into good luck could be what our soul is calling us to do. So let us begin by exploring what luck actually is. Across cultures, people have worked with luck. They've had lucky charms and lucky animals, lucky rituals, do this or bring this for good luck, or don't do this, it's bad luck. I'm sure you can think of many. One thing that I still do not do is put my purse on the ground because it's supposed to bring lack. And so whenever it falls on the ground, I just energetically clear it off really quick and I make sure to put it up. I'm sure you can think of many of these, what we would term old wives' tales, but they hold a belief, and since we're conscious creators, they hold an energy to that. But what if that luck wasn't random, right? What if luck is actually something we interact with and that we create for ourselves? We're going to be talking about luck as a state of consciousness or a state of energy. It's where opportunity, awareness, and openness all intersect and meet. And when someone is in that state, they're not resisting opportunities. When you're in a consciousness state naturally of what we would term luck, then things flow to you. They naturally manifest. So when we're zoomed out, an experience or a person might look lucky. But whenever we take a closer look, it could be the experience of noticing opportunities or taking advantage of opportunities that others miss, being open to pathways, following intuitive nudges, being open to those intuitions and then following them, expecting things to resolve rather than spiral into misfortune. So then the timeline of resolution is activated. So we're really using that blanket term for luck, and it might appear on a surface level as luck, but there are intricacies to it that we don't see unless we are that lucky person. So I want to begin with some fun aspects. We're going to talk about deities that you can call upon. We're going to talk about working with crystals, different rituals that you can do, and then we're going to dive deeper into the energetics of bad luck and good luck. There are many deities from many different belief systems and cultures that people work with. I'm going to name just a few here. If any feel in alignment, then you can certainly open to working with that deity after this video. The first one I want to mention is Lakshmi. She's very well known. She's a Hindu goddess of abundance, prosperity, beauty, spiritual wealth. She's often depicted standing on a lotus and holding gold coins flowing from her hands, symbolizing blessings flowing out to the world. You can call her in and open to work with her by placing a statue or an image of her in your home, creating an altar just for her, lighting candles or oils as an offering flowers or sweets. You can call in her energy, turn your palms up and just visualize her showering gold coins upon you. And she likes a clean, beautiful space that naturally attracts her. So keeping a space, or at least a space in your room or an area of your house, beautiful and clean can naturally attract her energy, especially if you're calling her in. She represents the idea that abundance flows where there's harmony, gratitude, and care for the environment around you. So if you're wanting to embody more of her energy naturally, bringing more of that into your reality, your space, you begin to embody her energy. Another deity associated with good luck is Fortuna. She is the Roman goddess of fortune and fate. She's often depicted with a wheel of fortune and a cornucopia. She sometimes is shown blindfolded, which represents the turning of fate and the unpredictable nature of fortune, as well as trust, right? The term blind faith. People often call on her when they want to shift their fortune. So if you are wanting to move from a state of misfortune into luck or fortunate time, then calling on her presence would give you that shift, that energetic assistance. So you can work with her by offering coins, lighting candles, calling in her energy whenever you set intentions. If you have a tarot deck, placing the Wheel of Fortune card either on an altar or wherever you meditate and calling in her energy. She's a wonderful deity, goddess to work with when there's a changing of a season, whether that be from winter to spring, or whether it's just a change of season in your own life, or you're wanting to change a season or a cycle in your own life. Wonderful goddess to work with. Another figure that you can work with comes from the Japanese tradition. It is Maneki-Neko, which you may have seen. It is the beckoning or the inviting cat. And you often see them in different businesses where its paws raised and it often moves. I actually have a golden one outside my office. Now, when the left paw is raised, it attracts people and customers. When the right paw is raised, it attracts money and prosperity. Also, if it is a white cat, it symbolizes more of health and relationships and people, just positive harmony experiences. When it's a gold cat, that represents more of the good luck and prosperity and success. So it's something that you can place near entrances and businesses and workspaces, and it just energetically invites in good luck. Another deity that you can work with is Ganesh. Ganesh is the elephant-headed Hindu god. He is the remover of obstacles and also the bringer of good fortune. So if you have been facing obstacles and you would like assistance transmuting that, you can call him in. The one metaphysical shop I go to has a giant statue of Ganesha, and people place money at his feet. You can do that as an offering to clear any obstacles that you have or blocks around that, and to invite in more prosperity. And then the final one that I'm going to mention today is the Laughing Buddha. I'm sure most of us have seen that. They have, statues. I have an incense burning in my Laughing Buddha prosperity incense holder right now. I lit it in honor of me recording this. I have a good luck incense burning in that holder. So that is an energy that you can call into your space. And energetically, he represents joy and openness to attracting blessings. Let's move now to talk about just a few crystals that we can use in rituals or we can carry on us to naturally open up the pathways for luck. The first one is green aventurine. This is often called the stone of opportunity. If you're inviting in desired opportunities, getting some green aventurine will energetically assist. Citrine, I believe, in my personal experience, is one of the strongest energetically for bringing success, attracting success. It is known to be one of the strongest for prosperity as well. Pyrite is one that's connected to wealth, confidence, as well as it's a protection stone. So it can protect you from anything that's undesired, unwanted, as well as calling in prosperity. So pyrite is fool's gold is another name that people use for it. And then finally, jade. So jade is another green stone a lot of times, and it's associated with prosperity and harmony. So there's many ways that you can incorporate crystal work to calling in your own luck and success, abundance, whatever it is that you're calling in. Of course, if you're calling in luck, let's say with love, then you can add a stone that's connected to that. So maybe you have green aventurine to bring in new opportunities, desired opportunities. And then you also have a rose quartz representing love. Right? So you can use these stones alone, or you can use them for whatever luck means for you, whatever it is that you are wanting to call in. When I personally work with crystals, I like to have an intention that I'm using it for. And you can always use it for one intention, and then you can cleanse it, clear it, and use it for another, of course. So if you get a crystal, let's say you get a pyrite because you're calling in abundance, placing that crystal on your heart and just speaking your intentions into it. Please assist me in clearing all my abundance blocks and attracting aligned wealth into my life would be an example. You can then carry that crystal with you. You can put that crystal in your wallet. You can meditate with these crystals, placing them upon different chakra points, because when you're working with luck, you're working with your own energy. So you're using these crystals to clear your energy field and shift your energy field, and thus reality shifts as a result. You can place them around where you're working. So as I'm recording this for you, I have 2 pyrite pyramids and then I have a citrine. They're kind of making a triangle surrounding where I'm recording this because I want to cultivate this energy of luck, not just through what we're talking about, but through the infusion of the light codes, of the energy, right? So you can do that wherever you're working or where you're sleeping or in your car. You can wear them as jewelry, bracelets, necklaces. You can create an entire altar of good luck. I have one where my Buddha incense is, and a lot of different symbols of luck and fortune. So if this is something you're really wanting to call in, you can create an altar with these crystals. You can put an intention on it. You can use candles. You can also create a crystal grid for prosperity or good luck. And you simply do that by grabbing a piece of paper and writing that intention on the piece of paper. And then you place your crystals on that piece of paper, the ones that are associated with the energy you're calling in, and asking those crystals to continuously assist you, working on your behalf with the intention. So we already kind of touched on rituals, but I want to go over just a few good luck rituals that you can easily do with things that you might have on hand or you can run to the store and grab really quick. The first is working with bay leaves. Bay leaves are traditionally associated with victory and success. So you can write your intentions instead of on a piece of paper, writing them on a bay leaf. You can then hold it in your hands while you focus on that intention or you do a visualization. You can also burn it with the intention to release that energy and allow yourself to receive it back. You can keep it on your altar. You can keep it on you or in your wallet. Just be careful, they can be a little fragile. They can crumble. Something else that you can work with that is highly associated with good luck and abundance and prosperity is cinnamon. I like to use cinnamon sticks, but you can also just use the ground cinnamon. It's historically associated with prosperity because it was very rare and a valuable spice. So if you're calling in prosperity, or you're wanting to have yourself be valued more, or your work or your creations be valued more, working with cinnamon, you can place it around your workspace. You can carry cinnamon on you or in your purse. You can place it on an altar. You can burn cinnamon incense. You can wrap a dollar bill or $100 bill around a stick of incense, and you can either place that on your altar or you can carry it with you, symbolizing that you're attracting abundance. Also, blowing cinnamon through your front door of your home at the beginning of the month while speaking the intention for prosperity is said to attract it in. If you're wanting to focus on abundance and bringing more of that into your experience, then working with coins or doing coin magic can assist you in that. Coins represent circulation and energy exchange. A magical tool that you can do anytime that you spend money, every single time, is whenever you spend it, intend that it comes back to you. Intend that it comes back to you multiplied. So if you're checking out at the grocery store and you're swiping your card, seeing it as an energy exchange, this energy goes to this store. I'm giving that energy, and now I allow that energy of the money to be received back from me, and I'm calling it in multiplied. So if we shift from I'm spending money and that's depleting me to I'm spending money to open up my channels to receive it back, it's simply circulating, then that creates an effortless energy flow with abundance. But you can also specifically work with coins. You can get special ones at metaphysical stores, or they have $100 bills that are golden that you can get at metaphysical stores. You can put those in your altar or in your wallet. You can hold a coin while focusing on prosperity, infusing it with that intention, and then again, carrying it with you. You can hold a coin and call in Lakshmi, right? And feel how she's blessing you with more of them. And then the final quick ritual I want to bring up is working with candles. Very simple. Green typically represents prosperity. Gold represents success, attraction, good luck. You can light a candle in any of these rituals that we've already mentioned, or when working with crystals, right? You can have a candle surrounded by all those crystals. It can be a big candle that you light every day and that you snuff it out. It can be a candle that you allow to burn down safely. Whenever you light the candle, visualize opportunities magnetizing to you. Feel that energy magnetizing to you. Focusing that energy will open up your channels of receivership and open your consciousness to good luck. Now, as we touched on a little bit when we were talking about Lakshmi, bringing the energy of luck into your space, into your home, can shift the energy as well, because your home is an energetic container. So a lot of times we think of our own energy field, but we forget that our home, our location, holds its own energy field. When your home supports you, you naturally become more open to prosperity, to opportunities, to good luck and good fortune. So I want to talk about a few things to make your home lucky. If you feel like you have experienced a lot of bad luck or a lot of upsets, that energy might still be lingering in your home. So I would suggest, before you bring in any of these tools to open up to good luck, that you do a good clearing. Open the windows, open the doors if you can. If all the animals and kiddos will remain safe, if you open the front door and the back door and all the windows, turn all the fans on, and use some sort of cleansing tool, whether that be something like herbs, sage, rosemary, Palo Santo, whether that be incense, whether that be sprays such as Florida water, or using an oil diffuser with specific essential oils meant to cleanse, clear, protect, open pathways. Burning candles for clearing. White candles are great for clearing energy. Black would be great for protection, right? So you have your windows open, you have the energy circulating, and you're just intending to release all of the energy of misfortune from your home. If you like to work with dragons, you can call in dragons, or you can call in assistance from Ganesh or other deities to assist in clearing the ley lines beneath your home. So after you do that deep cleanse, right, you want to get all of it out. You're setting the intention like, I'm done. That is whenever you can bring in that positive energy, right? So you can blow the cinnamon in through your front entrance door, like we talked about before. Or you can bring in some other good luck energies. I have a horseshoe in front of my front entranceway, facing up, so opening to receive. I also like to keep selenite, the crystal selenite, by my front entranceway, just cleansing anybody who would come in, including myself. You can also use the evil eye or protection stones close to your front door, the corners of your rooms, the corners of your space, your property, using brooms above doorways to keep you protected. So essentially, you've cleansed the space, you're using some sort of protection intention or protection tools, and then you're inviting in the good luck through those good luck symbols, such as a horseshoe, through those crystals, placing them throughout your house. You can also keep bowls of fruit, plants, coins. You can make a prosperity or a good luck bowl and place that on your coffee table or towards the center of your home. You can bring in artwork that represents good luck or success. And it's a good idea to open the windows regularly and allow that fresh air to move in, right? This isn't something we do once. It's something that we do on a regular basis. Clear out the old, bring in the new. It's really great to do at the turning of every season, right? Whenever we're going into a new cycle, a new season, opening the windows, out with the old, in with the good luck and good fortune. Flowing water also brings in the flow of good luck. So incorporating things like fountains or aquariums, or just placing pictures of flowing water with the intention of bringing in that good luck can also add to creating a new space. So we touched on a little bit how whenever the seasons change, it's a really great time energetically just to shift, to let go of the misfortune and bring in the good fortune. But you can also energetically work with the moon cycles. So for the new moon, you would be setting intentions and calling in those opportunities. For the waxing moon, it's about building momentum. That's whenever you would take aligned action. The full moon is whenever you bring in gratitude, amplification. That's when you set out your crystals or your candles to be blessed by that full moon energy. And then during the waning moon is whenever we focus on the releasing of those patterns, releasing of that energy. You can also work with different planetary alignments. So the astrology, I don't see it as this is fate, this is set in stone. I see it as helping us gain understandings and awareness, and we can work with those energetics, right? So whenever it's a lucky day or a lucky planetary alignment and you do a ritual, then you are amplifying your own magic with the cosmos. You can also look in your own astrology chart. You can look at your Jupiter, you can look at your Venus placements, and they can show you areas of opportunity and expansion and natural magnetism. Your astrology chart can also show you, if you've experienced bad luck, what that means astrologically, like where those healing points are for you, where maybe you've been holding yourself back a bit from experiencing the goodness because there's been a part of you you've been denying, right? So maybe you were conditioned to very much work hard and grind, and that's how you've been trying to manifest good luck, and it just seems like you keep hitting a wall and keep hitting barriers and obstacles. But then if you take a look at your chart, you're meant to actually be in that attracting, magnetizing energy, right? So you're actually meant to relax, and then the obstacles dissipate and the good luck comes to you with ease, right? So it can give you some insight into your own energetics and how to work with them. Now that we went over many different snippets of metaphysical properties and elements, assistance, I would invite you, if any stood out, to make a note of that now and try to do it within the next week, right? Within the next few days, if you can, while it's still fresh. Anything that's like, oh yeah, I do want to work with that deity, or I do need to cleanse my home. As I'm saying that, one more thing that I didn't mention when we talked about shifting the energy of your home is to also get rid of anything that is associated with bad luck, an old cycle, cleaning out closets, that junk drawer that nobody wants to ever touch, under the bed, things where we kind of shove stuff that's not visible. That can hold such an incredible impact when we clear it out, because we're able to energetically get rid of things that don't serve us, right? That are holding on to an old stagnant energy. But those spaces represent our deepest internal layers, our deepest subconscious layers. So when we physically clear out those spaces, we are energetically clearing that out within our own field as well, right? So that's a piece that I wanted to mention, and I forgot about it. So like I said, if anything stood out, jot it down, put it in your phone, and do this for yourself. In the next few days, what can you do to really move the energy to say, I am choosing now to shift into good luck? We are going to conclude this video here. After recording it, I decided to break it up since it was pretty long. So the second video I will put out in a couple days, probably on St. Patrick's Day, because I think that would be fun. And that's really going to be when we dive into how to clear any misfortune, like really clear it from your own experience, and how to really step into the timeline of good luck. So have fun with the rituals if you choose to use any, and stay tuned for that. I'm also going to link below to the activation I did on Reiki Rachel, all around clearing misfortune and activating good luck. That will definitely be of assistance. And also a 3-part extended ritual for luck, prosperity, and success, as well as the upcoming Reiki training, the last one of 2026. So if you're wanting to bring in the magic of Reiki into your life, into your practice, into your profession, then I would invite you to check out the link. And also remember, there's a payment plan that doesn't need to be complete until the end of the training. So if that is a concern at all, then there is options there. Okay, sending you so much love, and I will talk with you in a couple days.
Lady, like a lay your love on me. Lady, like a lay your love on me. Sing a song of love, sing a song of freedom. Can't you see? Can't you see? Lady, like lay your love on me. Lady, like lay your love on me. I gotta be getting back home to where I should be. Lay your love on me. Lay your love on me. So I can see, lay your love on me.